Do you have your ID with you? Do you have your ID with you?
No. You can check if you want. No, you're not getting it. You don't have an ARS.
Are you going to identify yourself?
No.
For pedestrian in the roadway?
No.
Would you like to go to jail?
Welcome back to the Police Overreach channel. This incident took place in an area where the sidewalk was blocked by illegally parked vehicles, forcing pedestrians to walk on the street. A citizen recorded a tense encounter with the police while exercising his First Amendment rights, the right to freedom of the press and movement in public spaces. The officer demanded that the citizen present identification, but he firmly refused, citing the absence of any clear criminal activity, a decision fully supported by the law. The heated exchange sparked widespread debate over civil liberties, police overreach, and the right to refuse ID without reasonable suspicion. This is a textbook example of a First Amendment audit packed with real-world tension and powerful lessons for the public. What do you think about this situation? Share your thoughts in the comments and let us know where you stand on civil rights and police accountability. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update from Police Overreach, First Amendment.
So the camera can see it.
Is there something I can help you with?
It's none of your business.
Make sure you walk on the sidewalk.
Well, if you guys would do your job and cite these vehicles for being on a public sidewalk where we can't use it, shut the fuck up. How's that one?
We're trying to work here.
I am too. Have you heard anything called the freedom of the press? Gathering content for a story?
Okay.
Don't infringe on my rights.
All right, well, we're trying to work here. Can you please vacate?
Nope. Public property, public space. No.
Okay. Well, you were walking in the middle of the street a minute ago.
Yes, because I can't get through the traffic that's parked illegally.
Okay. So, you're walking in the middle of the road. Do you have your ID with you?
Reasonable articulable suspicion of me committing a crime.
Yes.
Not
Walking
a city
in the middle of the
infraction.
road when there's a sidewalk provided.
I just stated the sidewalks are not available to walk on because, look at this.
Well, where I see my squad car where you're walking in the middle of the road, there's a sidewalk available you could have walked on.
There's a car right there blocking. You go on this side.
Do you have your ID with you?
Nope. You can
What's
check
your
if you
name?
want. No, you're not getting it. You don't have an ARS. Reasonable articulable suspicion of me committing a crime.
Pedestrian in the roadway.
That's a Sydney ordinance. It's not a law.
Still a reason to detain you.
You can detain me all you fucking want. I'm not going to help you with your detainment.
Yourself.
That's a secondary crime. What is the...
It's a second. Can you define a secondary crime for me?
Secondary crime? Failure to ID. 3802. The only time I can be arrested is if I've already committed a crime and is
Like I just
arrested.
said, you were walking in the roadway when there's
Because I can't get through on the sidewalks.
To me, it looks like you could walk down that entire sidewalk after you walk behind the back of that car.
I'm disabled. I'm not going to put my health at risk
If you're disabled, why are you walking in the middle of the road?
because I can't utilize the sidewalk because there's obstacles everywhere.
How hard
This is it.
How hard is it just to walk behind the back of the car like this?
I'm disabled.
So you're so disabled that you can't walk behind the back of the car, but you can walk down the middle of the roadway to come over here and complain
It's
about
flush.
cars parked in the driveway?
It's flush, not an incline.
Anyway,
And are you a medical?
are you going to identify yourself?
No.
For pedestrian in the roadway?
No.
Would you like to go to jail?
Here we go. I'm willing.
Like,
I've already got one lawsuit. I already got one lawsuit against you guys for wrongful arrest for the same thing.
Can we just go away so we can work here?
Oh, this is the crime scene?
There's a call for service here.
Oh,
Yes.
if this is the crime
This is a
scene,
crime
yes.
scene.
I'll move over. Would you like me to do that?
Yes, that would be great.
See, that's better.
Now, can
How
we
hard
do
was that? Okay, I'll move across the street to where...
Perfect.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
How you doing? Here you go, sir.
Everything's okay?
Yep.
You don't record me, right?
You're in public. I'm sorry, but you don't get that privilege.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this video all the way to the end. Today's incident took place in a densely populated residential area where sidewalks were occupied by numerous illegally parked vehicles. The main subject in the video is a citizen who is legally informed, determined, and composed. He stood up for his rights in a lawful manner, refusing to present ID without any clear indication of criminal activity. This action reflects his rights under the First Amendment of the United States Constitution, which guarantees every citizen the right to film and speak freely in public spaces, as long as they are not interfering with an investigation or posing a threat to others. This situation is a vivid example of the thousands of similar incidents that occur each year, where citizens are asked to present identification without proper justification. According to a report by the ACLU, up to 64% of ID check requests are not based on clear violations, but rather on bias or abuse of authority. If you are a citizen facing a similar situation, remember the following. Stay calm and record the entire encounter. Ask for the specific reason for the ID request and only comply if the officer has reasonable suspicion that you are committing a crime. Cite your rights under the First Amendment and local laws such as Texas Penal Code 3802, which supports the right to refuse ID when not lawfully detained. The Police Overreach First Amendment channel is here to help raise legal awareness and defend your personal freedom. Share this video if you believe knowledge is power. Subscribe to the channel to keep following real-world First Amendment audits that are powerful, emotional, and educational. See you in the next video.